did he choose to run it instead, but he saw the field well and made a nice pickup to get a new set of downs.
So 1st and 10. They run off tackle right with Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, 30 yards. And the Saints are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. A point after, good by Groupie. And it's now 13-7.
Saints 7. To kick off for the
after
Saints.
the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Bills take over.
Bills come to the line to start their next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp. This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. To the air, Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. Still on his feet. Inside the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, 74 yards. And the Bills will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who is a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
The quarterback will keep it himself. He had the option, decided to keep it. I don't know that it would have mattered either way, though. Defended pretty well.
It really was, wasn't it? Because option plays are really standard 2-point calls, and you have to prep against them, and they did their prep well on that one.
Matt Prater is set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone. And that means he'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll fake the give, and here's Rattler. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 34.
That's the kind of play this offense desperately needed. They've got to be saying, our defense has kept us in the ball game. We're down, but we're certainly not out. And maybe that was the spark that they've been searching for.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18.
Set. Ready. Ready. Ready.
Throwing is Rattler. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the Bills will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Well, time, I mean, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defense's side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away. Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Here's Allen. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A gain of 32 that time. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Allen off the play fake. He'll air this one toward Coleman. It's caught inside the 25. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll try the middle with Cook. And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
319.
To throw, it's Allen. And it's caught. Touchdown. Reggie Gilliam. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. A partner, he has carried them in this ballgame throwing the football. All 4 touchdowns through the air. And that's really helped them get this nice lead.
And I know it's a team game, but right now, he is truly the focal point. Every touchdown his team has so far has been the result of his arm. How about him throwing it downfield, creating big plays? I don't know how you slow him down unless you can make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Ready.
2nd and 10.
Rail. Yellow. Ready. Yellow. Cut.
Now Rattler. And this one is incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
The Saints on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Black 43 rail. Ready.
Back to throw. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kamara. And it's knocked away and incomplete. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
45, White.
They'll go. Here's Rattler. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
So Allen's going to look to throw. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot. Because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. He's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back.
319!
Allen. He'll dump this off to Cook. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And now it's 3rd and 4.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Allen now looks to throw. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Ready, break.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Here we go, here we go.
But probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
Right. 60,
to the air is Rattler. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Saints first down.
Rattler wants to throw it. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. 37 yards. And the Saints have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Now the Saints offense will remain on the field and go for 2.
The Saints will
They'll try and throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further.
Saints 15.
So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, Their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Let's give a little credit to the defense on that one. They resisted quite well, and that pass fell incomplete. But this ball game for him, that's just a momentary speed bump. He's played awfully well throwing the football.
And Allen is actually going to throw it here. He's able to get it to Coleman. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards the pickup there.
Here we go. And the Bills first down. Five wide. Half 10.
Throwing now is Allen. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Bills. Keon Coleman, 27 yards. And the Bills have made it a 3-score game now here in the fourth. And this win now going to look a little more lopsided on the scoreboard, CD. Now, some may have run out the clock in that scenario, but they wanted to put their foot on the gas, get one more touchdown, and they did just that.
Well, partner, I would say the traditionalists not overly excited about that score. They'd like to see the game played a little bit differently. But what you can't argue with is their execution of that play, because it played out exactly as it was drawn up. It almost would have been a shame not to finish with such a well-run play.
Saints 15. Matt Prater is set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you can go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Error-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle. Go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
It's a building that's meant so much to the city of New Orleans and all of its residents over the years, and our coverage of the NFL has brought us to it, Caesars Superdome. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Seattle Seahawks and the New Orleans Saints.
Blake Grupe to kick off for the Saints.
Blake Grupe out and ready to send this away. And we're underway in Caesars Superdome. Return starts at the 9. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now Darnold off the play action. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Walker now from the gun. He takes it ahead for a healthy 7 yards. It's 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Throwing is Darnold on 3rd down. It's complete. Play made by Cup. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35. Play fake, Darnold. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's a catch, Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. Throwing now, off play action. Cut at the 10-yard line. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now. From the red zone now. That one connects. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Valus Jones now on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Black 40. Ready.
This is Alvin Kamara with it. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Ready. Set.
From the gun, Rattler. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Down.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Tried getting it to Chris Olave. And that brings up 4th and long. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
Vacates quickly left side. Looking middle, he's going to air this sucker out. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints finish off their opening drive. Blake Groupie to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints start off well to tie things 7-7.
Blake Groupie to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. From a couple yards deep, this is going to come out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to it.
First down 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Here we go, son. Ready? It's up.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he has enough room to gain about 4. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
At the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They've got 2nd and 5. From the 24. Has him on the quick hitter. He's out in the clear. Running down the left side. Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown.
Jason Myers for the extra point.
So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. And he's out a little short of the 30.
On the return, the Saints take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Saints to the line now. First and 10.
Quick, yellow. Here, ready?
They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. He spins right by him. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They'll come up first and 10.
That's good for the Saints. First down.
30 seconds.
Looking to throw, Rattler. Good, right downfield to Olave. He hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. And they've got themselves another first and 10. They run it from the gun with Kamara. And he gets a few on the punch forward. Working quickly here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 on the Seahawks 33-yard line.
From the 33 on 2nd down. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Rick Woolen with the INT. And the Seahawks take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
You call that jet sweep, you're looking for a little bit more than that. But at least it keeps him on schedule and didn't go backwards.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. It's the Seahawks facing 2nd and 5. From the 28. To the left and pulled in by Cup. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Going on first, here's Darnold. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Justin Reed has the INT. And he makes the house go. It's a touchdown on the pick six. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make the pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. He fields it from the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Donald coming back after the pick. Throw left side, caught by Smith and Jigba. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Here's 2nd and 5. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. The Saints calling for a timeout. It's their first. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Now Darnold. And they get to him again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
These scouts in the NFL, man, they scour the country, right? Coast to coast. You know what they're looking for with defensive players? They are looking for game records. And that is exactly what this defender has done. He has wrecked this offense with back-to-back sacks.
Well, if there's an avoidable penalty, Brock, that's probably it. He just didn't let him make the fair catch, and that's going to help their field position considerably.
Down. Ready?
Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. Score, it's a New Orleans touchdown! The Saints get some late points and the lead. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. This is Cox, that's Cup. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. 1st and 10, Darnold. Finds a seam down the middle. And he takes it down to the 33. Now Seattle going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Ball at the 33 for first down. Now Darnold off the play action. That's his target. That's Torrey Horton. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. And again, it's Darnold. And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks earn the chance to tie before halftime. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
On 20-yard line.
Ready, set.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
6, mega. Cut.
Looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. All right, with 6 seconds left, we've got a timeout.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Yellow, ready.
Looking to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. On the return, here's Jones. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Set, cut. 50, green. Set.
Pistol snap to Rattler. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kobe Bryant has it. And the Seahawks are stopped in the outer reaches of the red zone. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks grab the lead on their first series of the half. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Myers gets the point after the go. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7.
Saints 21. Jason Myers to kick off.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Jones on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Now Rattler on the play fake. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Try and get it to Chris Olave. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Put some power on a deep one left. That's caught at the 25. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints can tie it up after hitting Pater in the 3rd.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
So the offense stays out. Kellen Moore making the call to go for 2.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point
He's
conversion.
throwing for it. And he gets into the end zone to the choice to pass on a tie. A good one. That gives him a 1-point lead. Well, that right there really changes the complexion of this game. They take the lead on the conversion rather than playing for the tie.
You can just see my head up here in this booth, right? It's just shaking. I mean, the old-timers are looking at some of these decisions the new school guys are making and just wondering aloud, what are you thinking? Well, what they're thinking is what some of the data is telling them to do. And what I love, Kate, it now really puts the pressure on that other side to respond.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Play fake, Darnold. Oh, on him quick there. They bring him to the turf. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. We'll give up the gut to Walker. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. That play wrapped up by Demario Davis.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing now off play action. That one is caught. Horton has it. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. 1st and 10 from the 41. Now an inside give to Walker. Past midfield to the 45. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Seahawks take a 3rd quarter lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game. And that's exactly what the doctor ordered.
Darnold. And he makes the catch. The 2-point conversion try is good.
You know, we tend to say this all the time, and I'll say it yet again, Kate. Big targets in the red zone are an enormous advantage. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, it went right to him for the conversion.
Jason Myers to kick off.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready?
Saints to the line now. First and 10.
Here we go. Set. Black. 95. Set.
Rattler to the air now. This finds Maliki Mataval. Complete. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Saints are going to have a first down. From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
33. Yellow. Hut, hut.
Now Rattler. Downfield, that finds Shaheed. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints can tie it up after hitting Pater in the third. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Group B to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints tie this game up. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting at the 10. This makes it up to the 25. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Here's Darnold to throw. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
This is Walker on second. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Seahawks.
Going to the ground again on first. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? He can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 42-yard line.
After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. To throw, here's Darnold. Has him on the quick hitter. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, third down.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. Fourth down coming up.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Short pass brought in, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Going on first, here's Darnold. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. Hand off to Walker from the gun. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's third down.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Seahawks with a little more work to do to win it here. It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9 now, 9 is what they need on third down. Back to throw it. It's complete. Play made by Cup. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Walker on first down. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Saints' 26-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's a screen now for Walker. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. First and goal. Here's Walker. And they're going to jump block. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, did they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Here he is to throw. And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4. Well, it may be stating the obvious, partner. I do that sometimes often, but tight ends, such a mismatch this close in. And no surprise, they went his way for that 2-point conversion.
Yeah, it's one of those guys, security blanket. Whether he's designed read or not, this quarterback knows that tight end's a great outlet. Why? Because often they're bigger and they're stronger. Even if they're double teamed, there's still that chance to get that entry pass like a great post in basketball, and they know how to finish.
This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own... ...20-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Blue, go. 45, white, black, ultra. Ready?
He'll look to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they face 2nd down. They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
Come on, set. Red, cycle. Hut.
Setting up to pass. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Needle blue. Hey, green.
The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Let's go red. 52 blue. Grill green. Blaster 6. Ready.
Throwing now. On the move, headed right. On the right side, cut by Olave. And he can't get the first, but he does get out of bounds. Now they're up against it, 4th down. Just about a yard to the marker, so they're going to take the risk and go for this.
Let's fight. White. Blue, 32. Set.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Try and push it deep downfield. And to force it on 4th, and it's intercepted. Reek Woolen with the INT. And the Seahawks make the play that should win them this game.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Has it downfield working the left. And he gets the Seahawks first down, Brock, and that should finish off this win for him. Now with just 7 seconds left in the game, we've got a timeout.
Seahawks.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Yellow 80. Hey, set.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's set up to throw it. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up 2nd down.
Go, set. Red 80. Hey, set.
They're going to pass it here. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So the Seahawks take this one on the road. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to